Hey everyone! If you're preparing for a Cambridge exam like B2 First or C1 Advanced, then this video might save you a lot of time, energy, stress, and probably a few headaches. Today I'm talking about the 3 biggest mistakes I see students make when preparing for a Cambridge exam. And honestly, I made them too when I started out. So I'll tell you exactly what they are and how to fix them. Let's get straight into it. Alright, mistake number 1 is not being familiar with the exam structure. I know it sounds basic, but many people actually go into the exam without knowing exactly what to expect. They might know there is some listening or writing, but they don't know how many parts there are, how long each part is, and even what the tasks look like. And that's a huge problem. Because if you don't know the format, then you will waste time in the exam trying to figure it out. And in a time test, every second counts. For example, in the reading and use of English paper, there are 7 parts in total. Some focus on grammar, some on vocabulary, and some on understanding long texts. So then if you don't know how sentence transformation work in part 4, then you will lose marks very easily. So what's the solution? Study each paper like it's your job. Learn what each paper looks like. Learn how it's marked and how much time you get. You don't want any surprises on exam day. Mistake number 2 is underestimating the exam. Many people think, well, I'm pretty good at English, I'll just take the exam and see how it goes. Or they start preparing 2 to 3 weeks before the exam. But that's just not enough time. Cambridge exams are not just about general English. They test your ability to follow a specific format, use the right register, and manage your timing while handling some pretty tricky vocabulary and grammar questions, especially at C1 level. So even if you're fluent, if you haven't done enough practice tests and worked on your timing, then you might not do as well as you think. So here's what works better. Start preparing at least 3 months in advance, even longer if possible, and make a clear schedule. Practice all 4 skills: reading, listening, writing, and speaking regularly. And don't just practice randomly. Use real past papers from Cambridge and simulate the timing. Read the preparation like a marathon, not a sprint. And finally, mistake number 3, not learning from your mistakes. This one is huge. So many students do a practice paper, see the results, and then move on. No reflection, no feedback, nothing. But here's the thing, the scores don't teach you anything. The mistakes do. If you got a sentence transformation wrong in use of English part 4, then ask yourself, why? Was it a grammar issue, or did you not know the phrase, or did you forget to change the tense? What I recommend is to keep a notebook where you write down all your mistakes, especially from writing and use of English. Write down what you did wrong and what the correct answer was, and then try to explain why. Why was it wrong and why was this correct? Also, repeat the same exercise a few days later. Don't just forget it. And that's how you actually improve. So, quick recap. Firstly, learn the exam structure inside out. That's step 1. Don't underestimate the exam. It's tough, so give yourself enough time and space. And thirdly, learn from your mistakes. That's how you actually improve. Let me know in the comments which part of the Cambridge exams do you struggle with the most. If you found this video helpful, then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Cambridge exam tips. And I will see you in the next one.